Is all this lockdown craziness driving you mad? Are you going insane with no mountain biking? Well, today we work out how to keep your brain healthy thanks to mountain biking.
Plus this week we speak to Brendan Fairclough and we've got a podcast with Greg Minnaar.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've got your regulars, the Bike Vault, Hacks and Boujis, Pro Corner and a tech talk from Doddy. Let's get going. It's all coming up on the Dirt Shed Show. Yes, welcome to the Dirt Shed Show with me, Martyn Ashton, and...
Well, I'm Neil Donahue.
Yeah, absolutely. How are you, mate?
I'm fine, thanks, yeah. I'm doing all right. You?
Yeah, not too bad. I'm not going to lie, lockdown is quite difficult. I'm starting to go a little bit bonkers. So this week I've been trying to think of ways to keep my brain healthy, use what I know in mountain biking to... inspire me and keep my energy going. I don't know about you. There's lots out there. There is lots out there.
Absolutely. Lots of inspiration I'm finding. On Instagram and places like that, definitely YouTube, some great things on there. Yeah. So keep myself busy.
Yeah, no, so I thought we'd look at some things that you should be doing, our viewers should be doing to help themselves. Stuff we all probably know, but let's touch on them. I mean, one thing I've noticed that everyone at GMBN has been doing is staying connected. We've been speaking every day on FaceTime calls and Google Hangouts, and that's been brilliant, hasn't it?
Yeah, I especially enjoyed our after-work drinks Friday afternoon. That was cool. When you can't do anything, you can't go out and socialise, so it's nice to be sat at home and having some fun.
Yeah, it worked surprisingly well, actually. The whole gang, there was me, you, Doddy, Blake, loads of the creators were there too. Fantastic times, I enjoyed that. I'm looking forward to this Friday too. It's going to be a lot of fun. And another way, obviously, that you can stay connected is getting involved with the GMBN community and the comments on all of the social media, of course, and uploading your stuff. So stay connected, speak to people. That is one way that you're definitely going to stay healthy in the lockdown, keeping your mind active. Another way I've been doing it, Neil, is keeping inspired with some great videos, and there's a great one out this week that makes me just want to start travelling.
What, Tiger King? I don't know if you've seen this. What are we talking about?
Not Tiger King, although that is crazy. Check that out on Netflix. No, this one's a banger from Brendan Fairclough, A Dog's Life, Diaries. This is episode 3. Over in South Africa. I don't know if you've seen this, Neil, but this is fantastic. The riding is insane.
No, this is on my watch list. I've been catching up on all sorts, actually. A lot of GMBN tech, a lot of GCN this week, a lot of my favourite car channels on YouTube. I've been watching a lot of YouTube, but this is one that's on my list to catch up with.
Yeah, I mean, there's some incredible riding scenes in this. They've built a fantastic track. And I really like how they've involved the creators as well. So Chris Seeger features in the video quite a lot, and he's the guy who's put it all together and done the filming. Some great FPV drone flying in there by a guy called Andy, who's fantastic. And Brendan's just riding so amazing with Ormore Piron, who's obviously one of the fastest guys in the world. And man, you can see it in this video. He is absolutely hauling. Of course, they were at Darkfest out in South Africa at the same time. So got some great images from that. And I think that 1 hand, 1 foot from Brendan will live on for the rest of time, because that's one of the nicest jumps I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
so good. So definitely check that one out. Yeah, definitely check that one out. It's a great video. And obviously there's tons, like you said, of stuff over on GMBN. We've had Blake's workout. I didn't see that coming from Blake, doing his fitness in the garden.
In his yoga pants.
Have you tried that?
I haven't yet. I've not been doing, I have been doing some exercise, but not got super hard into it yet. I've been doing a brief run in the morning, and then in the evenings I've got a rowing machine, or I've been doing a bit of bodyweight stuff myself. But I need to check out Blake's workout, because I think that might work quite well for me in the evenings.
Yeah, no, he's done a good job there, and I really like some of the comments below that video. People are getting involved and trying to keep up with him. And he's a strong dude. He can do quite a few press-ups, actually. We used to have press-up competitions when I was a bit younger. I've been doing the same, doing a bit of training at home. But what about this Fitter, Faster, Stronger video from Nino Schurter? This has been driving people crazy, because he's using so many different exercises and using lots of different equipment at the same time. And obviously you've trained with him and you know how hard it is, but in this he's using jump rope in between the exercises as a warm down.
Well, that's it. Cognitive recovery, I think he calls it. Myself and Blake went to Switzerland last year and tried to do this, and it was virtually impossible. Some of the stuff, we just couldn't do. Some of that balancing on the board and juggling. I can't juggle anyway, so that's a non-starter for me. But yeah, it's really impressive what he does. I also like the way that Nino's super happy to share this. You'd find most athletes wouldn't let you know their secrets, but I think because he knows how hard it is, he's like, yeah, this is what I do. Have a go if you want.
He's quite confident to let people take it on, but he's next level, that guy. But I think this is a video for inspiration and probably not replication, because it's just so difficult. So definitely check that out. Some great stuff though. So let's think about what else you could be doing other than watching all that stuff. I think planning ahead, making some big plans about what riding you are going to do when this lockdown ends. It will end. It will come to an end.
I'm supposed to be racing the BC Bike Race, which is in July, I believe. Fingers crossed, but my training has not been going so well for the last couple of weeks, to be honest. I've sort of taken a bit of downtime. But that's the way my motivation goes. It comes and goes. So I'm actually feeling like I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to start running a bit more, start training a bit more and get my eyes set on a race or maybe just a ride later in the year.
Yeah, I'm praying for Whistler, man. I am praying for Whistler.
Yes.
Oh, God, I was robbed last year of some of the fun bits of that event, and I'm just like, could it still happen? Could it still happen?
Man. Yeah, I daren't think about it yet.
Fantasy build.
Yeah.
Yeah. And another thing I thought we could be doing online, I did this the other day and it was incredible fun, is a fantasy bike build. I don't know if you've done this, but you basically go on one of your favourite websites and you just build the dream bike. Put everything you want on that bike in the basket of the website you're on, just like you're going to buy it.
Yeah.
And it feels amazing. You're like, I'll have that, and I'll set it up with SRAM, and then you take it all off and go, no, I'll build it with Shimano, and it's so much fun.
It's fun, isn't it? Yeah, I sort of, slightly off topic, I did it with cars last night. I watched a video about Tesla Model 3, and I thought about, could I get a roof rack for my bikes, or a tow bar, or all those things, and then thought, well, I'm not going to buy it anyway, so why am I doing this?
Yeah, just put it all on there. And some other stuff keeping us all entertained this week, which I really love. Some brilliant stuff over on Instagram that I saw. Chopper Fielder, one of the funniest guys in mountain biking. I love this.
He's got some serious golfing skills as well. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, he is fantastic at golf, especially in these videos. And he is actually very good at golf, which is quite funny.
Tell me about it.
He's actually, I've played around a golf with him and he was unbelievably good. And he's set up this chopper challenge and it's gone off and lots of people have been trying it. Basically do ridiculous videos of golf and bikes. Sounds weird? It is weird. It's fun. I like it a lot. Saw this as well from Nikolai Rogatkin doing a bit of trampoline mountain biking. Have you ever tried that?
No, I've tried it with a BMX, like the wheels in. So it's basically, like a frame with some bars and fork. And that's quite good. It looks easy. I bet that's quite hard. Like he says, it sounds hard.
Surprise. Nikolai Rogatkin's really good at it.
Well, of course he is.
Yeah. What about the balance, the track stand challenge? There must be more people learning track stand at this point in time than ever before. I'm sure of it. Because everyone's doing track stand challenge, but I think Ali Clarkson might have set the standard that maybe is not going to be toppled. He did a track stand in his house for 94 minutes.
Wow, you must get like a sore back or something. You must start hurting all over from doing that, surely.
Yeah, well, he said that in his post that he had to sort of keep changing his position so he wasn't getting like spasms and cramp in his muscles. So that's track stand next level, man. It's crazy.
Talk about getting sore.
Crazy.
Hank from GCN, last night he rode 24 hours on Zwift. So he rode almost 800 kilometres. Can you imagine that? An hour on a turbo trainer makes your rear end hurt. So for 24 hours, it's ridiculous.
That is insane. Only Hank. He's an impressive dude. He's a lot of fun. And then I think to end on the inspiration from Instagram, this one from Damien Otton, fantastic EWS rider.
Yeah.
Got some serious racing skills. But look at this. He's on rollers, on his bike, riding no hand whilst playing the guitar.
That's got to be quite difficult. Surely.
That's ludicrous. It's absolutely ludicrous. Well, I tell you what, these pros are not the only people who've been keeping us inspired with their riding at home, because you've all been getting involved. So before we head to the news, let's take a look at what you've been doing when you're riding at home.
I'm going to kick the news off with a shameless plug to our GMBN shop, where we've put this cool training bundle together. It's the digital bundle. You've got a nice hoodie, you've got the t-shirt, and you've got a short sleeve race top. Don't forget the nice water bottle to go with, because you've got to keep hydrated, and those things keep your water nice and cool. Now, hopefully this is going to kickstart that thing to happen in your house, the training, and just keep us sane. Right, moving on to this. Look at this. This is a bucket list, not just for everyone, but for this man, Hans Ray. He is a legend in the mountain biking world, in trials world as well. And he wanted to tick this off his bucket list, riding this crazy thing called the White Line in Sedona. Now, it got the hairs standing up on my arms. Take a look at this POV footage of him riding along that white line. And not to forget that he just goes onto the front wheel and starts doing an endo, probably at one of the hardest parts of the trail. Insane! Look at that. The POV footage is just nuts. It looks like if you slide, you're not going to stop and you're going to go off the cliff. He did say at the beginning of the video, people have lost their bikes here. They've let go the bike and it's just tomahawked all the way down to the bottom. Right, moving on to some racing news. Well, it's not racing, but it is all about stunting, and I'm all about that. Sadly, Crankworx Innsbruck has been postponed, which is a good thing. It's been postponed because it's not cancelled. It's moved to September the 30th to October to the 4th. Now, I'm looking forward to this event, but it's a shame we're not going to be seeing some crazy stuff from people like Regakin. Okay, I'm excited for this because this video has been out for a few weeks, but it's just slowly getting the grips to becoming a viral thing, which I think it should be. And I think we should help this guy make it, because this video, trust me, is amazing. This guy can send it in the streets. Now, he took a leaf out of Fabio Widmer's book and he went super creative on this. And I think this could be a little bit better. Now, I love this bit right here. This is the pit stop. Ingenious. If you want to see the whole video, click the link down below because it is amazing. Give him some love. Let's help this guy get viral because it's insane. To finish off, how about a competition? Now, our new friends and new bike sponsor, Pole, have given us an awesome EvaLink 148 frame set in pepper red. It has to be the fastest frame out there on the trail. It's red, it's quick. So an awesome prize to be won here. This frame is one of the first bikes which really pushed the realms of modern geometry. The long wheelbase and slack 64.5 head angle will have you charging over downhill and over rough terrain. But the lighter weight, steeper seat angle will have you climb back up to the top with no problems. And of course, it's all covered by Pole's lifetime guarantee. Now, if you want the chance to winning this bike, follow the link in the description down below to have the chance to win one. And if you don't think you have the chance of winning one, well then jot down this code, GMBN.15%. You can get 15% off the EvaLink, but just remember, there's limited stock only. That's if you want one. Right, back to you guys and the show.
Right, that's the news for this week. So now over to Doddy, where he's been shuffling around his bike cave all week and has found something else for us to have a look at.
Basically, I've been rummaging through a box of old stuff and I found something quite cool that I reckon a lot of you guys will remember, and some of you won't even remember what they are. If I showed you this, would you recognise what this is? Yeah, it's an MRP chain guide. Now this piece of, I'd say, engineering history as far as mountain bikes go, would have been super popular in sort of maybe mid-90s all the way through to early 2000s. And it's a chain device. Now, this was something essential on any gravity-style mountain bike to keep your chain on. And essentially, you had a back plate and it had these urethane rollers that would sit over the chain. The chain wouldn't actually contact them, and the rollers would actually roll on top of these plates. One would sandwich the inside and the outside of your chain ring. So essentially, there was nowhere for your chain to go, basically, when it was in place on the rollers. But you think you're adding all this extra weight to the bike. And also, you might notice the size of it. Absolutely huge. This probably would have been to have something like a 46 tooth chainring. 46! Can you imagine using a 46 tooth chainring these days? Tell you what, if you look at the comparison of what we have today, just a chainring. You don't even need a chain guide with today's tech. I mean, this particular one is a Shimano XT. It's a 34 tooth chainring, and it's basically got a narrow and a wide profile tooth design on it. And the reason for that is it sits inside each alternating chainring. You have a male and a female style link, and it fits and correlates with the profile of those chainring teeth. And because of that, in combination with the modern day clutch rear derailleur, your chain basically doesn't come off. Okay, so you could arguably lose your chain in really rough terrain, or if you're unlucky enough to have a hardtail or a suspension design that doesn't work that well on super rough terrain. However, it does mean, though, for the large part, you can run a bike with just a chainring on the front there. Think of all the weight you're saving, a single chainring, no guide, nothing on the front, don't even need a front derailleur, and your chain's never going to come off, really. I think that is an amazing piece of technology for such a simple thing. And arguably, we have to credit SRAM for this, because although I'm holding a Shimano chainring, it was SRAM that came out with the X-Sync narrow-wide system. And I still remember, because I've got a bike just behind the camera, which I'm going to be showing you soon, with the original SRAM XX1 1x11 system that had no chainring. And I remember the first handful of rides, I just didn't trust it. And I actually took a chain guide with me in my riding bag because I was expecting to have to put it on there. Never lost a chain though, and I've never looked back since. I think that is some really, really cool technology. I'll tell you what though, single chainring doesn't look as cool as these though. I love how these things used to look. It used to really make your bike. These were quite expensive though, and as a result, there were a lot of knockoff, cheaper versions on the market that looked, shall we say, very similar. But this is an original one. MRP, Ultra Speed, quality bit of kit that.
Man, he's got some cool stuff. You got any stuff like that in your garage?
No, my garage is rubbish.
Yeah, he has got a lovely setup at his place. He's got some incredible
Yeah,
kit,
the dream.
doesn't he?
I always
Thanks.
watch the tech show for the bike caves in there. Some people have some amazing setups.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that, Doddy. Love it. Right, now, Neil, have you got a bell in your hand?
I do.
Because I think we did this quite well.
Here we go, over here.
Oh, I can hear it now. Now just move it side to side and get quicker as you go. Hexabudges, 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 hexabudges. Oh, Neil, you're getting that, man. You are getting it.
The sound's marginally worse than you just singing, but you know.
No. I'm confident that everyone at home is enjoying that experience. I think. Right, first off in Hacks and Bodges, and with a chance of winning a GMBN race top this week,
Nice.
is Adam. The location, his garden, surprise, surprise. And he's made this amazing, so he's got a little creek that runs through his garden, and he's made this awesome kind of, what do you call it, log lap berm
Yeah.
round it.
That looks
really
fun,
cool.
doesn't it? It sounds like it's going to rattle when you ride around it, though. But that's cool. That's definitely a hack.
Yeah, no, I like that a lot. And, oh man, I bet you could spend quite a lot of time getting that to work. I mean, I guess the more you ride that, the more it would bed in.
Yeah, probably.
And start to feel good.
This is a
Like
time
that a
when
lot.
I'm sure everyone agrees that people are wishing they had a bigger back garden. I definitely haven't got
Yeah.
enough space for riding a bike around, really.
Yeah. No, my bowhead, you can't really even do a 3-point turn in my garden. It takes about an hour. It's a very Austin Powers moment for me,
Yeah.
that one. So Adam in the running there, like that, could be winning a jersey. Next up, we've got one from Luke.
Nice.
What's this? A 3-way ramp roller.
You're always good
So
fun,
basically
those
you can
things.
move them around.
Yeah.
Yeah. in Manila in the Philippines.
Yeah.
That's cool, isn't it? Yeah, didn't know that. And he says he's been using this to roll his ramps around the village and get some riding done. Nice little set he's got there, isn't it? Nice. I like the sizing.
Yeah.
I like the sizing of that.
Blake has just been getting out a kicker in his back garden. So he's got enough space to do it. So that video's coming out soon.
Yeah, no, very nice. I like that one a lot. And lastly, what do you think of this one, Neil?
I am really impressed with this. I think I need to do this. I was literally thinking about getting a pull-up bar somehow. I know you can get one that sort of hook over your door frames, which I used to have. But this looks like a better idea because I've probably got a set of old bars I could use for this.
Yeah, no, I like this. This is from Lee. He's in Cornwall in the UK. It's a really simple design. I really like it. And it's sort of... It's not horrible to look at.
I'm
you know what I mean?
almost sure I could go and do this straight away if I bolt that on the edge of my garage and go and do it.
Yeah, right, Neil. Don't keep us in suspense. Who are you going to give the GMBN race top this week to?
I think it's got to go to Lee because he's inspired me to go and build one of those pull-up bars.
Boom, Lee, you are a winner. Don't expect the jersey to arrive too quickly because at the moment our posting out of stuff is slightly slower than it normally would be because it's quite difficult for us to get to the office where we send from. So have some patience, but you have just won yourself a GMBN race top. So well done to you. And if you want to get involved with hacks and bodges, or you want to send us a bike vault or any video of you riding at home or your fails and sends, send them into our uploader, get involved with the show. We love seeing your stuff, and tons of you have been doing that, so really appreciate it. Okay, so Lee's a winner this week. Nice one. Actually, I've just realised we've got a late entry, and I think this one was so good, Neil.
Yes.
That I didn't want to put it in the competition.
Oh,
okay,
really?
Because
it's
I think this gets a race top. Yeah, I think this just gets a race top. Hands down.
So this is Dave and his 22-year-old Trek 7000 SX. Of course, a bike that old doesn't have disc brake mounts, so he sort of whittled one out of wood, and then what's the other one? That looks like some sort of...
Well, he's whittled it out of wood to make sure he's got a template.
Yeah.
And then out of just a sheet of very thick steel, he's drilled out the same shape with metal.
That must be...
But he's put it on and it works, man. He has made a disc brake.
That must be quite heavy.
But it works, dude. It's great. And I think, Dave, you get yourself a GMBN race top just for... I don't know. It's just got it's ugly. It's ugly beautiful. It's just so great.
Do you remember MacGyver, where the guys?
Yes,
that's what it reminds me of.
This is that. Yeah, well done, Dave. So you are a special winner this week. We saved you there because it's very fun. Like that one a lot. So we don't give away 2 race tops very often, but it's very cool. Still to come on the show, we've got your fails and sends and the bike vault. We've got Pro Corner with Brendan Fairclough. So lots happening, and we're going to be telling you about everything that's coming up on GMBN this week. But first, let's have a game of, is it a fail or is it a send? Good luck. That is
it's one of my favourite parts of the show now, seeing that.
It's fun.
Some great fails and sends in there.
I love it, and I think we need a sound effect on our little fail and send button there. I think we need a little noise on that, so I might add that for next week. So look out for that, and make sure you send us your fails and bails and your sends of the week, and they could end up there. Quite like that. Now, Neil, you must have ridden with our next guest an awful lot. Brendan Fairclough, who was in the video we're talking about, Dog's Life, earlier on.
Yeah, absolutely.
You must have grown up racing with him.
Yeah, I'm a bit older than Brendan, but yeah, I think we've both been on the mountain bike circuit for a long time. I remember him, it was Peeler back in the day. He got his first ever World Cup podium. God knows, that was probably early 2000s.
Yeah, I mean, he's a fantastic downhill racer, and obviously he's a great free rider too. He's a brilliant filmmaker, and he is a superstar on YouTube. And I had the chance to chat to him for a few minutes the other day, and here's what he had to say.
Look, well, I've climbed up to the top of a mountain for you. Look.
Give us a bit of a view of where you are, dude. It looks amazing.
Oh, well, there's my bike. It's I've dragged my little 120mm Spark out the shed.
Nice.
Because I thought I'm doing mellow miles, Martyn. It's called mellow miles.
Right.
So there's no sprinting going on. There's no gnarly downhills. There's no jumping over 2 foot. Are we on the online right now?
Yeah. We're
live.
We're straight in. I'm not giving you a moment. I want the real Brendan. I don't want some acting class.
We're here. Firstly, how are you?
I'm very, very good. Thank you very much. I'm finding it a little bit hard, actually. I'm going slightly mad, the whole lockdown thing, but I think we're all doing the same. What are you doing to stay sane?
I'm quite fortunate. I've got a bit of a backyard, so I'm building some jumps.
Nice.
I'm doing 20 miles on the bike every other day. It's my little thing. I do loads of stuff around the house that I need to do that I've never done. I do little HIIT workouts every day.
Have you done any of the online, like the what's the Joe, what's his name?
Yeah, well, do you know what? I just type in HIIT workout, and it'll normally be like upper body or ab or something like that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I do enough legs when I go out riding. But I've been guilty. I have been guilty and clicked on a couple of his ones. Yeah.
Yeah, I've done a few of those as well.
Wicked.
Funny. It's good stuff. It's I think it's normalising everybody's training. Everybody's doing the same thing, which is kind of strange. But it's good to hear you're going out 20-mile rides. That's long.
Yeah. Do you know what? I was thinking all those people that ride downhill all the time. I was thinking this is going to even the field out when we get back in. That no one will have ridden.
No, you're gonna.
So,
you're gonna hit. So, what's your plans this year? When we do get racing and going to events, what are you looking at being able to do?
Obviously, super motivated to still race World Cup. So I'm gagging for 2 extra podiums. I just want that number 10. I want 10 podiums. So that's what I'm after. I've got this Dogs Life series that I'm really pushing and really enjoying filming. I'm really loving that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Cool. So we're doing that for Star Alliance In-Flight Entertainment, and they let me put it on my YouTube. So it's going to be on all sorts of different TV channels and blah, blah, blah. And then also on my YouTube channel. So that's been really cool to do, but we haven't filmed the 4th one yet. So that's all up in the air waiting to happen as we speak.
And can you tell us anything about it? Because the Ormery Piron one was amazing. I love that.
Yeah.
Looking at that.
Yeah. Ever since I first saw that guy come on, you know what he's like. He looks like he's death gripping the whole time, hanging off. So strong, that guy just attacks everything. I was like, dudes, we've got to get that guy in South Africa in that big dusty stuff. So yeah, that happened. Really, do you know what? That guy is a sound dude. He is a rad guy. He's a full downhill rider. He's like super hard working, trains hard, but also just enjoys it and just. Pretty YOLO guy, actually. He doesn't mind sending it at all. Like when we were out there, I was really like concerned. I was like, dude, should we like have a half day so you can go to the gym and you can like train and blah blah blah. Fully appreciating that he spent his time to come and work on the project.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, dude, this is so sick. I just want to come and ride all day. I don't get to spend time with you guys in South Africa all my life. Blah blah blah. And this was like a month before the first World Cup. So yeah, no, what a guy. That was cool. But the next episode is supposed to be the Berm to Berm episode, the one that we failed to do in Death Grip a while ago.
Yeah. Oh, you're going to get that one ticked off.
Yeah, so we're already kind of like halfway through the build of it, but we got rained out, so we're going to go back there and finish the build, and then film that one. Yeah, and then huge plans for series 2. So just ticking away nicely.
It's amazing how riding careers are changing, isn't it? Over this sort of digital period, the last sort of 5 years has seen people's probably goals and sort of strategies for what they'll do as a professional rider change so much. It's a lot of avenues opened up now.
Yeah, which I think is great. Great for the sport, great for everyone. But yeah, definitely gives you a bit of, does make you think, you know what, like I love racing. That's why I always say, that's why I wake up in the morning. That's why I go to the gym. That's why I train. That's what motivates me. But a good result lasts until the next weekend.
Yeah.
You know, like unless you ride down with no chain on and win, or you ride down and win by 25 seconds or whatever. Yeah. But an edit or a cool section in a movie or something like that lasts for, the shelf life is so long.
Yeah. I've heard people have built careers out of it, dude.
No, surely not. No, I don't know. It's a cool time to be in the industry. Well, not right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely with, you know, YouTube and TV and blah blah blah. It's a cool time for sure.
Well, dude, I'm going to let you get back on your mellow ride. Enjoy it. Stay safe. And thanks for getting in touch with the Dirt Shed Show this week. Hopefully we can catch up a bit later in the year.
For sure.
Cool.
All right, mate. Take care. Be safe.
Yeah, and you, mate. I'll see you soon. Cool dude, isn't he?
Absolutely, yeah. It's great to see that new video as well from him. It's funny enough, I was talking to Greg Minnaar on the podcast last week, and both of those guys rode for the Honda team. I actually snuck a go on, it was Brendan's Honda. When he left it lying down, I jumped on it to see what it was like. So yeah.
You rode one?
We got all the gossip with Greg about the good old days of racing downhill.
Oh, that bike is just legendary, man. So cool, so cool. Yeah, really great. And I really like how he's put that video together. But you know what? Those videos are available on like in-flight movies on planes. That's where he puts those videos. That's a really cool idea.
That's
I like
great,
that
isn't it? Yeah. Not that many people are flying at the moment.
No, I'm glad it's on YouTube. Right, next up, we've got a caption contest. We had a funny picture last week of Doddy laying flat on his face. Yeah. Like a pancake. It looked like he was doing the old planking game. You remember that?
Yes, I do, yeah.
That was a bit of a trend. Yeah, so what captions we got this week, Neil?
Well, Kylie Skikluna says, me trying to sleep for the 80th time during quarantine. Yeah, I feel a bit like that at the moment. I normally sleep very, very well. And at the moment, I go to bed thinking, do I really need to go to sleep? I don't really feel that tired.
Yeah, a lot of dozing going on. Adam Sells says, Doddy passed out after seeing Neil's garage. Poor chap. Yes. I think Doddy would struggle in your house.
Well, it struggles.
Not your house, sorry. Your house is lovely.
It'd whack his head going in there, to be fair. It's a really low door, so I'm not sure he'd even get in there in the first place. Oh, yeah. Oh, I've got a camera dying in front of me, but don't worry. Don't be alarmed by this beeping. No, just me. And on Mr. Zigged when he shoulda zagged says, getting that hair swoop perfect requires unusual measures. I do like the idea of Doddy laying there to get that lovely quiff. Yes. On his head. I quite like them. Well, we've got that's three pretty good ones this week. But I think the one, I just love the idea of Doddy going into your garage. Oh, okay. And just being stunned. Yeah. So Adam Sells, you get yourself the GMBN water bottle stroke flask this week. Well done. Nice. This week we've got the same prize on offer. You can get yourself one of these flasks that are very cool. I really like them, use them all the time. So all you got to do is give us a caption to this photo for next week's show, and we'll be giving out that bottle next week. So good luck. I love caption contest. Everyone gets involved. It's a good way to be part of the community. Very simple. Neil, big week on GMBN this week. We've got some cool stuff coming up. What are you looking forward to most? We've got a how-to from Rich and Henry over back when they were in the Andes for the Andes Pacifico. Plus, we've got the mini kicker challenge. So Blake has been jumping around his back garden with his kicker. That'll be absolutely awesome. That'll be brilliant. I can't wait for that one. That's going to be such a good vid. Right, Neil, fancy a bit of bike vault just to finish the show off? Absolutely. Right, so let's head into the bike vault. And first up, dirt jump bike, Neil. Oh, fancy a bit of that? Malvern Hills. Oh. Yeah. What bike is it? That's a pivot. Great skim wall tyres. Pivot, yeah. Look at the saddle on it. I don't like tan wall tyres. It's a trial saddle. It is. It's a really nice looking bike, but I love the look of those trails. Yeah. That looks super fun. You could spend a day there, couldn't you, just getting those right. There's nothing nicer than getting through a set of trails smooth. Feels best, amazing. What are we saying? Yeah, absolutely the best. Oh, that's a super nice deal. That's a super nice. Starting off. I like that a lot.
Right, next one, Graham's Orange Alpine. Those cows behind. Matching cows. That's another super
Is it?
nice.
Well,
isn't
it is
That's in
very
the
orange.
Forest
It's
of
got
Dean.
orange hope bits, cranks, pedals.
Well, it couldn't be more orange.
What are those rims? I can't tell. Race face. What are you thinking? You say it's super nice
race
again?
face. Well, I don't know. I've looked at it. It's got a lot of orange on it. Oh, it's super nice. Look at
Ginger
those
cows as well.
Look at super nice, just for the cows. Ginger cows. Next up, Jackson's Kona Big Honzo.
We had a big Honzo
29er.
last week. I'm sure we did.
Yeah, maybe it's the same
No.
one. We quite often get doubles on week on week. I like that because I like a hardtail. That looks like a lot of fun to ride.
Yeah. Look at that. It's got the new Shimano. Is that
You know
XTR?
what?
It is. The new XTR. Ooh, banging. That's posh.
I think that's
Yeah,
a
I
super
do as well.
nice too.
We are one carbon wheels and XTR.
Yeah. Ooh. Next up. Oh, now who's
Matt Jones.
That is the Matt Jones signature Marin. Yeah, don't see many of them.
I like that. It's cool, isn't it?
That's nice. Yeah, it's a cool colourway, isn't
Single
it? I like
speed.
it a lot, actually. I'm not sure of the owner's name because it just says or THE, but whoever you are, you've got a nice bike. Like to see you riding it.
X-Fusion
yes.
fork on that bike. I think he needs to take his reflectors off. I was being a bit picky. At the wheels.
That's ruined it now. The reflectors have ruined it. It's nice. I like it. Wow, look at this. That's old school. Look at that. Kristen's Trek 4300 from 2004.
Yeah, 16 years old.
That's a. Do you know what? That sort of pulls on
Really?
my heartstrings, that one.
It's got reflectors
Nice. It's nice.
and it's got RST fork. I mean, it's nice.
It's nice. Next up, we've got a Voodoo Bantu. It's John's in the Scottish Borders.
Out for an hour's ride with his dad. Perfect for social distancing. Nice.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Oh, look at this.
Spectral. Canyon Spectral.
Absolute
Full stealth.
It's stealthed, mean. This is Todd's in Texas.
Upgraded it to XO1 cassette, next tie carbon rims with Industry 9 hubs. Ooh.
Shake the bell, Neil. Shake the bell. That is super nice. Oh, I like that a lot.
Wow.
Da Vinci. Da Vinci Hucker
I've
Hardcore.
never seen one of those in my life.
That looks robust.
It does, doesn't it?
James is Da Vinci. He's in the UK as well.
It's from
actually.
2001. Another retro bike.
Yeah, it's nice setting. I quite like it. It's definitely
Well, James
nice.
says at the
It's
bottom,
definitely
don't
nice.
think twitchy, think nimble, which is right, but it's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. This one's moody.
Yeah.
This is from Risto in Helsinki, and he says he's combining his two passions, which I guess is fabulous lighting and bikes.
I thought it would be walking around woods at night and bikes. I like that. It's cool.
I don't know.
Track /8. Good looking bike.
I don't. I'm reluctant to give it a super nice because it's all about lighting on that one. I don't know.
Wow.
Nice. Go on, Neil. You do it.
I think that's a super nice bike.
And we are out the bike vault. Damn, there wasn't many bikes this week. I was into that then. I could have done that for a little while longer. Thank you for sending your bikes. If you want to get it in there, you've got a chance. This is the perfect time trying to get your bike in the bike vault. You've got plenty of time to take a good photo. It's the best way to do it, I think. So, Neil, we're out the show for another week. What you got planned in your upcoming lockdown sessions? Anything fun?
I don't know. I painted the room last week. I don't know if you've noticed. So I don't know what I'm going to do this weekend.
Good.
I'm stuck.
Yeah, well, make sure you head over to the channel and see if you can find anything for inspiration, like everyone else should. Thank you for watching this week. It's been an absolute blast. Take care and make sure you love, like, and share all the GMBN stuff you can. And don't forget to subscribe just before you go. And we'll see you next week.